Hello everybody, in this question, a triangle LMN is divided into 7 strips marked by P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. These are the strips, okay, um, by 6 equidistant lines. So these lines are equidistant, the distance between them being equal, drawn parallel to the base MN, so they're all parallel to each other. Which strip has an area exactly 1/7 of the area of the whole triangle LMN. So that's what we need to find, right? So we need to find, so just to repeat once more, what do we need to find? We need to find which strip has an area. So each of these strips will have an area, right? Which strip has an area exactly 1/7 of an area of the whole triangle element. So what is the area of the triangle element? Half times base times height. So we assume that Mn is equal to the base B. So let Mn be equal to B, and suppose the height of the triangle is h. So if I draw the height, so if that's the height of the triangle, it's not very accurate. I draw today. Well, sort of, not very accurate, but anyway, so this is the height of the triangle. So suppose the height of the triangle is h. So if I said this one is L, M, N, O, P, Q, so let's say LA. So LA is height, and that is equal to h, and that is equal to base, right? So LA is the height and MN is the base. So area of the triangle LMN, so would be equal to half BH, half base times height. Now you see, what we've been told is we need to find which of the strip has an area. So what that means is we need to find the area of all these strips. So if they have been divided into 7 strips, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strips, so each of equal height. So what that would mean is that this is h over 7, and so is this. So all of these little heights are h over 7, aren't they? So I can write it that each of these strips each strip has a height equals h over 7. So what that means, this is h over 7, h over 7, okay? So now we have to work out each of the bases. Now why am I doing this? The general idea of this is to find the area of this trapezium. See, each of these, they're all trapeziums. So we are going to find the area of these trapeziums, and we will see which of these have an area exactly 1/7 of the area of the triangle. So that's what we are trying to achieve here. So the base, so let's put some names on it, then it'll be easier. So I can say, if I said this was BC and DE, okay, then we will see how this follows. So I can say that triangle LBC is similar to triangle LMN, and because of course they being parallel, these angles would be equal, and angle L is common angle, so they would be equal, right? So then we can say that the height L of the triangle, that h over 7 divided by the height, is equal to the base BC over B. We can write that. So I can say that therefore the h gets cancelled out. 1 over 7 is BC over B, and therefore BC is B over 7. So this thing here, so this BC, sorry, not BC, it's BC, isn't it? Sorry about that, it's BC. So that's BC is B over 7. So that is equal to B over 7. So if we now work out what DE is, so we can say that in triangle LDE, so we can say triangles, if I can write it here, triangle LDE is similar to triangle LMN, and therefore what you can do is we can write once again, so you see h over 7 plus h over 7, that is 2h over 7 divided by the entire height is equal to DE, the base, over MN, which is B. So once again we cancel the height and we see that DE is 2 over 7B. So this bit becomes 2 over 7B. And similarly, this is 3 over 7B, 4 over 7B, 5 over 7B, 6 over 7B, and MN is 7 over 7, it is B. So now that we know the base and heights, we can work out the area. So the area of LBC, so where do I write? Well, maybe I can use this part here, so change the pen color. So area of LBC, that's a triangle, LBC, that is equal to, so that's a top triangle, it's not very clear, so triangle LBC equals half times base times height, so half times the base is B over 7 times the height is h over 7. So that is equal to BH time over, 2 times 7 times 7. I'm not multiplying it out because this is not the desired result, okay? So it's not really 1/7 of half BH. So then the next one, we don't use the triangle anymore because this is the trapezium. We need to find the area of. So I'm going to say area of DCE, BCED, sorry about that. So this is the bit that we are interested in. using my highlighter, this is the bit we're interested in. So this is the area that we are trying to find out. So area of BCED. So that's a trapezium. And that is equal to half times sum of the sides, parallel sides. So B over 7 plus 2 over 7B multiplied by the height, which is h over 7. So that is equal to half times, this is 3B over 7 times h over 7, that is 3BH over 2 times 7 times 7. Okay? So the next thing, let's work out the area of the next trapezium. So the area of the next trapezium would be, so that is the area of Q. So instead of writing BCED, I could also have written area of Q, or the first one is area of P. So we got the area of Q. Let's work out the area of R after that. So then I can write area of R, so I don't have to do the naming. So this is R, area of R. So that is half times 2 over 7 plus 3 over 7B multiplied by the height, which is h over 7. So that is equal to half times 5B over 7 times h over 7. So that is equal to 5BH over 2 over 7 times 7. So that is also not equal to 1/7 of the area. It's not yet equal to 1/7, isn't it? So we have done R. So let's look at S. Let's find the area of S. So I can write area of S equals half times. So I'm going to write 3 over 7 plus 4 over 7B. Okay? Sum of the parallel sides. So 3 over 7B plus 4 over 7B multiplied by h over 7. And that is half times 7 over 7B times h over 7. And what does that give me? That gives me, the 7 cancels out. That gives me 1 over 7 times half BH. So that is equal to 1 over 7 times area of triangle LMN. So we get this, the area of this bit, that is area of S, is equal to 1/7. This is actually the middle strip, okay? 1, 2, 3, 3 strips on top, and 1, 2, 3, 3 strips at the bottom. So 1/7, that's area of S. So which strip has an area exactly 1/7 of the area? The answer is S. And That's the reason why it says. That completes this question.